What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the OG family. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel only if you want to. But look, my beautiful people, we got these 14 scary videos. You haven't. You have to look at it twice. I was out of breath, man. Leave me alone. But look, yeah. Let me know in the comments of this one which video y'all want to see. I'm not gonna check links on my Instagram because lately a lot of people have been trying to hack people and stuff like that. So send me the exact name of the video as I can search it on YouTube, and then therefore I can find that video and do a reaction to it if y'all want those videos to be done. But yeah, without further ado, let's get it.
14. A group of friends decide to go driving down a haunted stretch of road in Wisconsin to see if the rumors are true. Apparently, a spirit will eventually get in the car with you if you wander around for long enough. They make sure it's midnight just for good measure and set out for adventure. The plan is to basically get lost in the middle of nowhere and then park on the side of the road. They drive for a long time until they find a desolate section with absolutely no traffic and decide this is as good a spot as any. They turn out all of the lights and sit in total darkness for a while. After some nervous chatter, they decide to turn the lights on for a second and make sure everyone is doing okay.
Hey, we're looking at anything. Well, maybe you'll see something. Do you see Eric?
A woman ghost wearing a bridal gown sits with them in the back. Missing are her nose, lips, and one eye, but that still doesn't stop her from giving a sickening smile to the camera. Nobody notices her until they review the video later and subsequently flip out.
I thought that was a smudge on my screen, man.
Hopefully the spirit stayed on the road that night and followed none of them home. Number 13.
That's crazy though.
This fearsome footage shows why it's never a good idea to play with cheetahs if you value your drone. A cheetah named Milo makes quick work of the flying object with an impressive
They didn't know that they couldn't jump like that?
Red eyes showing no traces of fear as he swats it from the sky. It looks like an impressive jump, but watching from another angle, Milo barely needs to extend at all to reach it. He is incredibly fast and strong. Just some casual play leaves deep dents in the drone's exterior, and that's not even his full strength or using his teeth. Number 12.
See, I don't be messing with wildlife, man. Cheetahs, favorite animal, honestly. I'm not messing with one in the wild. People be having these weird obsessions. Like, let me know in the comments down below what if you have a pet outside of a cat or dog. Let me know what it is. You might have some cool animals. I'm thinking about getting one because I be, kind of lonely sometimes.
You probably don't see anything off in the distance, but Sabura Rout has lived in India for many years and is familiar with this train route. He knows where to look and quickly spots something up ahead. Lurking many yards away is a shadowy figure who is up to no good. I will give you one more chance to spot them and save your own life. If you fail, then consider yourself the next easy target.
Oh.
The person waits for the train to pass and launches a rock in hopes of making this YouTuber drop his phone, which he plans to retrieve and probably sell for money.
That's crazy.
He is ready and dodges it easily. I can only imagine how many people have not been as prepared as him and had their phone fall straight off the train. Number 11. This strange CCTV video captures a bizarre event that's worth taking a second look at. When played at normal speed, you'll see a blurry object show up for a brief moment and then disappear just as fast. Slow down the video and you'll see that this object is actually traveling at an impossibly fast rate of speed. It looks vaguely human and the CCTV is able to correctly identify a head, torso, and legs as indicated by the small purple quadrants. Maybe this is a camera malfunction, or maybe this is a rare sighting of a creature that should not exist. Number 10.
Shit, hey. Do y'all believe in like extraterrestrials? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a war, man. Let's go.
This video comes from a creepy YouTube channel ominously called I Know Where She Is, whatever that's supposed to mean. Anyway, whoever's filming seems to be at some old abandoned house that's covered in years worth of trash. A loud generator blocks out all sound. They turn around as if startled and shine their flashlight on the doorway, but they don't see anything. Neither did I the first time. Look again though, and you'll see the fleeing shadow of someone retreating from the doorway. Overall, it's hard to tell if this was a phantom figure or just the angle of the flashlight playing tricks across the wall. Number 9.
Hey, that joint would creep me out too. I've been one way up out that joint. I'm telling you,
Surveillance
anything
footage
fishy.
has been circulating around the internet, but I'm trying to figure out if it's fake or did this woman have her home surveillance hacked? After all, there have been many cases of that happening over the last couple years. If that's the case, it's super scary to think this woman is being watched by an unknown person without her knowledge, and without any context. You would never know that scenario is a real possibility. What do you think? Is this real or fake? Number 8. These ghost hunters in Texas capture a rare paranormal sighting on their night vision camera. I'm willing to bet you didn't see this on the first try, so I'll tell you where to look. Check out the grassy section and you'll see a small black ball cross the road.
Oh.
They don't see anything else for a while, and then the strange black dot comes back only to disappear again. I was thinking it could be some kind of wildlife until it literally vanishes from sight, which obviously no living creature should be able to do.
Are you aiming down the way? Something went across the road. You see that little light thing, that reflector on the left?
Number 7. An all-white
Hey, I remember something like that happened to me and my brother. Like, first time we moved to the country, man, it was this goddamn, we was walking down a dirt road to go to the corner store, and we were in Fayetteville, North Carolina, straight from New York, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lizard, right? And we seen a lizard. We're like, oh, damn, a lizard. The lizard stood up on his hind legs, looked at us. It was at least like 2-3 foot, something like that. I vaguely remember. I was around like 2nd, 3rd grade, and that joint took off running on his 2 hind legs, man. Blew our minds.
Curious Mist approaches this home and briefly flies away, only to come back in the opposite direction and fly off camera once more. I was thinking that this could be some kind of bug crawling across the lens, until I took a second look, this time observing its behavior. Upon returning, the Phantom Mist reaches out and actually taps on the door with some kind of ghostly appendages. The timing and placement of its knocking gesture makes me think that this is probably a poltergeist playing tricks on the people inside. Number 6. This trail camera captures some deer grazing when one of them pauses as if something is nearby. They look directly at the camera, and in that moment, a phantom pair of eyes move in the opposite direction. I was thinking that this could be a camera glitch that somehow reflects the deer's eyes back at an angle, but the eyes can be seen briefly again at the 12-second mark, and this time it looks like the deer notices and stares directly at them with more curiosity than fear. There are also plenty of other movements where the deer is looking at the camera without the phantom eyes present, so it might not be the equipment after all. Could this be an unknown flying creature like the uploader seems to think? Some cultures believe that the forest itself develops a living spirit to watch over the creatures within. So maybe that is what we are all witnessing here.
I guess.
Number 5.
Alright.
Gemma Mueller is Snapchatting when her filter detects the presence of a ghost standing directly in front of her. The incident is so brief that it would have been easy to miss if she had not circled the face for a better look. All of the times I've seen Snapchat misidentify a face was when it was somebody on a magazine or in a painting. I don't see how Snapchat could ever possibly detect a face in the flower pattern of her
And then you see how small it was too? That was like a little girl or something, man. Like,
clothing. So I don't think this is a software mistake, though I guess that is possible. The face shows up a single time and never returns. Further evidence that this was an actual spirit and not Snapchat acting up.
that's crazy.
Number 4. Sitting on the middle shelf behind this glass cabinet is an antique Ouija board with a pointer on top. Within seconds, the pointer shoots off the board at such a great rate of speed that it might have actually disappeared. Zoom in and you'll see that the museum is absolutely still when this happens. You can see no one in the reflection of the glass or the floor. If this display case opens from the front, which I think it does, then I really don't see how this can be faked, aside from video editing software. Number 3. This room was where a man sadly ended his own life. Now his spirit is thought to be trapped in the home with no way out. They are recording a few feet from where he was found when they detect movement in the corner. Tell me if you see it, because I had to watch this video twice before I did. A small shadow goes by so fast that it is almost impossible to notice without slowing down the speed. They are shining a flashlight into a pitch black room, so there really is nothing moving in front of them that would cast a shadow. Number 2. A YouTuber
I don't get scared by shadows and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be a shadow, show up in a big way. If you show up in a big, I'll be gone. You feel me? But do something like that, pull my flashlight on, like out on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared.
Jason to do
Show me
this
some more
is
than
trying
that.
to live life to the fullest, and for him that means putting himself
man,
in one
look,
of the
man,
most
I thought something was coming out the ice.
situations I've seen. The goal
Damn
is
dog.
to swim from one hole to the other. It sounds simple enough, except Jason is in freezing water and has minutes before hypothermia sets in. He barely misses his mark and flips over in surprise, searching for a break in the ice but finds nothing of the sort. He doubles back and barely misses again. At this point, 50 seconds have passed, and his only hope is to find the far hole, the one he started off in, which seems less and less likely as time goes on. To everyone saying that the person above should stomp a hole in the ice, it probably wouldn't help, because he would already be ahead of the hole. I think they should have started splashing around in the water in hopes that Jason feels the vibrations, but I guess they weren't sure what to do at the time. In a moment of desperation, Jason blindly reaches upwards for an exit with every stroke, finding nothing, and then he comes up. But at this point, a lot of people think the person holding the camera acts odd here. I mean, I guess it's odd not to ask if he's okay, but according to Jason, she thought he was playing a joke on her, as he tends to do from time to time. And to be fair, she does make some noises of distress here. So I don't think she's as emotionless as people are making her out to be, and I do think she cares. I also think she's just as stunned as Jason, who says he temporarily...
And then also, when you're in those type of situations, if you panic, man, that's when people die, man. So you have to keep calm and figure things out, man. You have to really think them through. That's crunch time. Instincts kick in. His instincts kicked in. He was fine. You feel me? He didn't
lost
panic.
his vision and couldn't see again until after one. This clip from the television sitcom Friends catches something extra lurking in the window. In the glass is the reflection of a strange white mist that passes by without a sound. Nobody seems to notice, or if they do, they are too caught up in their roles to break character and say anything. This could be some light from a camera, or even the reflection of a stagehand, or maybe the studio is actually haunted. If this is a ghost, then I'm surprised no one else on the set saw it. But then again, maybe it was only detectable to the camera and not the human eye. These videos are sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Look, some of those, I don't get scared on shadows and stuff. That it is what it is. Gotta be something. Gotta move something. Say something bad. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Let's fight. Then I'll run. But I see you on the next video. And like I always say, man, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video. I'm out. I'ma
give him time to fold up. She think I'ma flex on her when I roll up.